Okay, YouTube, we are back. This will be video number 3 of my boat project. As you can see, I've got most of everything done to the trailer. It looks really good. The boat outside is done, and we're getting ready to do the inside. And I am also going to use the T-Rex bed liner like I did in the first for the exterior. It took me, and I forgot to say this in the second video, it took me 2 gallons to do the exterior. And one tip I've got for anybody looking to do this is order about 50% more, because I would have liked to hit it harder and thicker in a couple places and wasn't able to. And I think I had originally ordered 1 gallon for the inside of this boat, but I turned around and ordered another gallon for the inside, which I think will be more than adequate, but it's going to be, yeah, kind of close, about the same as the exterior. One thing you also notice is the inside of this is black, or was black, so I have lightly kind of went over it with some white spray paint, and of course I've sanded that once it was dry. And the reason for that is this doesn't cover as well as you might think, and I wanted to be able to see where I've painted and where I haven't painted, but also this will help in case I get a little bit thin in a few areas. Having that white background will make it a little easier to cover. Then I went ahead, those 2 boards are going to be for seat mounts. Since I'm redoing everything from scratch, I decided not to just rely on that thin fiberglass that they have in the boat bottom for mounting my chairs and my chair bolts too. I figured it'd be easier and safer, and for long term better to use that. This is going to be for the trolling motor. It's going to mount on it's on a rail. It's going to screw into that and then screw into the outside here and come off the front. Of course, everything I've used is treated wood, and then of course it's going to be coated in bed coat or truck bed liner, so hopefully that will keep it from rotting or hurting. That is eventually going to be where I put my switch box for my all my toys and lights and other things, bilge pump and everything that I put in the boat later. I bought a panel that I'm going to put there. So the next video will be when I have got the inside finished and sprayed. Now, I really didn't go over a lot of how to mix this stuff, because honestly it's just like they say. You know, you take the bottle, you add 8 ounces of hardener, you shake it for 2 minutes, you set your gun between 50 to 70, whichever you feel comfortable with, and you spray. You know, I mean, there's really nothing else to that. And you're you got your mind occupied while you're spraying all this. So I am going to mask all the way around the boat with plastic and tape, and I'm going to take, before I spray this, or before I start, and I'm going to unhook it from the front, and I'm going to pull this out about probably 6 inches back, and that way I can spray this piece of metal here where this pipe's in front of it. And then when I get it's good and sprayed and covered, I'll go back to the front and winch it forward so I can get the part that hasn't been painted. That's a little trick that I will do, that I'll share with you guys on both sides, because now that it's on the trailer, as you see, I don't have clearance to get to that, and I'm not going to bend those back. I like where they're at, so that's how I'm going to do that. And we'll come out with 4 once we have it all painted in white.